Today we have with us Professor Pratyush Shankar, who is the Dean of the School of Environmental Design and Architecture and also the Provost of Navrachana University. We have Professor Pratyush Shankar today to give us an overview of the School of Environmental Design and Architecture. Sir, if you could just please elaborate on the school, the philosophy of the school and its undergraduate and graduate programs.
Thank you, Professor Shalini. By the way, this is Professor Shalini Amin. She is the chair for the interior design program. As Shalini introduced me, I am the Dean of School of Environmental Design and Architecture. I am also the Provost of Navrachana University. And this is the time when we get a lot of queries from parents and students as to about our programs that we run here. So we thought we'll do this little video where we articulate what are the key features of our school. So our school is called School of Environmental Design and Architecture, as we already know. But if I were to really summarize what is unique about our school or what are our key strengths, I have listed down 3 or 4 things that I thought are quite important. First and foremost, I feel that we have a small batch of students, and I think we have been extremely conscious that we are a small school, we are a small university, but we have enough faculty members. So if you were to anytime enter our studios, you always find there is at least one faculty member for 10 students.
Yes.
So we are able to give, I think, a lot of individual attention to all our students, and that to my mind is a very important aspect of our teaching learning philosophy. The second thing I believe which is very important is our students are exposed to some of the most finest architects, practitioners, professors who come to teach to our students. So of course we have some very good in-house professors who are very strong in academics theory. But Baroda being such a city, we have a huge pool of practicing architects, artists, writers, historians that come to teach our students. And because we are in a field which is a practical field, so it's not just a bunch of few faculty members that are teaching whoever joins. I mean, they would be very good practitioners, people from the industry who will come to teach. That's point number 2. And point number 3 is that we are blessed with some of the most excellent workshops and equipments. This is a hands-on field. We want our students to make models, make projects, make drawings, and we have a very, very strong workshop culture here. In fact, not only do we have most of the state-of-the-art machine that you would expect in an architecture school, our students spend a lot of time in the workshop. We have an excellent metal, wood workshop, but also since we are a university, we have access to some of the finest engineering workshops. Our students presently also work on robotics. They work on very complex kind of mechanical systems, and that is where the presence of the mechanical engineering school and their workshop makes a huge difference. So I think that's number 3. And number 4 is that we have immense international exposure. Our students go out for exchange program in Europe. Every summer our students go to various countries in Europe to pursue their academics, and that seems to be one of the defining features now, because there is so much of international exchange and other things that is going on. And last but not the least, I think our students are sought after everywhere. So we do find that some of the leading offices of the country trying to get our students. In fact, I keep getting calls that if you have some good students, please send to our office. So our students are absorbed in some of the finest offices in the country, even abroad. We know of many students working in Europe, in Southeast Asia. And then the students that wish to go for masters, for example, and if you were to just look at the list of university they make through, so they are joining some of the topmost universities of the world, and they are joining with fellowships and with scholarships. We recently had a graduate of ours, Krishna, who joined one of the topmost universities in Japan for a master's and PhD with full scholarship paid. So I think, to my mind, these are the 4 or 5 things that makes us unique. And we have, we'll very briefly talk about the 4 programs that we have. So we have Bachelors of Architecture program, which is a 5 years program. We have the Bachelors of Interior Design, where Shalini will talk about that. She's heading it. We also have a Bachelor's of Product Design and Visual Communication program, and this year we have also started a Master's of Urban Planning program. So these are the 4 programs that we have.
Yes.
If I were to just talk about the architecture program, I think 5 years, very intense. We pick up range of projects. Uh, what are the big concerns? I think the school is really concerned, or is looking at a lot of new technologies, let's say parametric, computational design. The school is extremely concerned about environment, about the social impact of architecture, and that seems to be the running theme. And that also shows in a very strong thesis program that these students have. I mean, their research thesis and their final capstone projects are some of the finest in the country. I can say that very confidently. In fact, on May 20th, we have an exhibition,
Yes.
and one can see that. And perhaps since you are here, I can ask you to say a few words about the interior design program, so.
Yes, so the Bachelor's of Design Interior program is a 4-year undergraduate professional degree program. I call it a professional degree program because it is after the 4 years of the academia, a student is at a threshold to pursue journey as a graduate, as well as if at all the student is a graduate wants to do a master's. There is a wide spectrum of courses which are open because the curriculum itself is so broad based that the aspects of interiority, the aspects of interior design, many of which through studios, through different courses which are taught in the 4 years program, are taught to the students, where they become conscious of what is happening in the industry. So as rightly Professor Pratyush just mentioned, that our connect with the industry is also equally strong, and that is one of the USPs of our project, that right from the formative years our students do get a chance to be connected with the industry, wherein they get to know how whatever that they are studying at an academic level, how is that relevant to the industry that is now today. So I think that is one of the strongest points that we have in our curriculum, where through different courses students are engaging themselves with the industry professionals, and gaining experience.
Yeah, I think the part of industry connect is very important.
Yes.
That seems to be the universal theme in SEDA. And I was also thinking about our new product design and visual communication
Yes.
program. And one of the strong features of that program is that we actually get some of the finest professionals from the country,
Yes.
Who come and teach. We run this program almost in module system.
Yes.
So, you have a 2-week module or a 3-week module, and we get somebody from Delhi, a very, very fine professional who otherwise is very busy. We request them to come over here, spend 2 weeks with our students.
Yes.
Then you get another professional from Bangalore who comes, and I think that also has been a very important thing.
Yes.
It has been a hit with our students because they get to meet so many students, so many professionals from
Very
different
true.
parts
Yes.
of the country, and that program also, it's very young, but it is doing really well. We get lot of queries for that program, and again, the same spirit. It is product design, visual communication, but then these students can even do UI UX tomorrow. They can even do animation, they can do filmmaking. It does create a very strong
Yes.
generic base. And the last is the new master's program, which is Masters of Urban and Regional Planning. Now, this is a 2 years postgraduate program, and we accept students from architecture, we accept students from civil engineering, even from environmental engineering. And this is the need of the hour. In fact, the way the country is moving forward, the way urbanization is happening, urbanization is only bound to increase. The country would need a lot of urban planners. I mean, all studies do point towards that.
Yes.
And Baroda has been a great center for engineering. It has been a great center for sciences. and for environment, and we felt that our university is in a good position to offer this. And we do hope that the graduates from this program go out there and work in the urban sector. There is a dire need of professionals in private consultancy firms, in research organizations, and also in the government. I mean, there are in fact a lot of good government positions or semi-government positions that are lying vacant.
Yes.
So this is one program that we are betting on, and we do hope to have the first batch emerge in 2 years, and we have some of the finest professionals that are involved with this program, again from the industry and from within. So that is all that I had to say about the School of Environmental Design and Architecture at Navrachana University. Just to repeat, on May 20th evening, right, we are
Yes.
going to have our semester end exhibition, and if any one of you want to know more about the kind of work our students do, it is going to be a big display of drawings and models that have been produced in the last 4 months. It is a good opportunity to come and witness the kind of crazy work that our students and faculty members are doing, and hope to see you then. Thank you.
Thank you.